The top stories: Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and his delegation in Rome, Italy, met and held talks with We Build Group. Ethiopia is turning refugee camps into urban centers to boost economic opportunities. Hello and welcome to EBC World, the voice of Pan-Africanism. With the news, I'm Tabitha John. To stay with us, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and his delegation arrived in Rome, Italy for a working visit. The Office of the Prime Minister of Ethiopia disclosed this morning. The Premier met and held talks today in Rome with the CEO of Italian construction and civil engineering company We Build Group, Pietro Salini, to discuss the progress of the national mega projects the Italian company has been involved in constructing in Ethiopia. With the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam GERD, the pride of the nation and Africa, nearing completion in the coming months, and the accelerated progress of the Koisha Dam, Salini's partnership has been instrumental in advancing national objectives, the Ethiopian Premier noted on social media after his meeting with Pietro Salini. Their conversation focused on current project milestones, strategies for expediting delivery, and ensuring that sustainability and innovation remain at the heart of implementation, Prime Minister Abiy disclosed. He further added that this engagement reflects shared commitment to delivering transformative projects that drive economic growth and support long-term national development. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed also held bilateral and multilateral talks with the newly elected Pope Leo XIV of the Vatican. Ethiopia's Deputy Prime Minister Temesgen Teruneh urged Africa's insurance industry to take a leading role in driving economic development and safeguarding policyholders. He made the call today at the official opening of the 51st African Insurance Organization AIO conference and annual General Assembly held in Addis Ababa. Addressing over 1,900 delegates from 93 countries, including regulators, insurers, reinsurers and policymakers, Deputy Prime Minister Temesgen emphasized the urgent need for the insurance sector to evolve from a peripheral service into a cornerstone of Africa's economic growth. Highlighting Ethiopia's ongoing transformation, he pointed to the country's homegrown economic reform agenda, describing it as a historic transformation driven by a young urbanizing population, a fast-growing digital economy, and strong government backing for private sector growth. He expressed deep appreciation to the African Insurance Organization for its 5 decades of leadership in advancing the continent's insurance sector and encouraged delegates to experience Ethiopia's rich history and culture during their stay. The governor of the National Bank of Ethiopia, Mamo ምህረቱ, for his part, has underscored the critical role of macroeconomic stability and comprehensive financial sector reforms in protecting and advancing the African insurance industry amid growing sovereign debt challenges.
Located about 500 kilometers from Ethiopia's capital, Addis Ababa, and about 35 kilometers downstream from the town of Bahir Dar and Lake Tana, is the mighty, mystical Blue Nile Falls. The locals call it Tisa Bay Falls and is believed to have some special powers. Tisa Bay means water that smokes. Ooh, I can see the water already.
This is blue.
Blue. This water is not blue.
It's brown.
Brown Nile.
Because you know
Is
why?
this the Nile?
This is the blue Nile.
This is the Blue
We call
Nile.
it Blue Nile.
Something I Washington.
Thank you. So I'm going to buy one of these for entertainment because he has entertained me even if I don't know how to blow it. Pick a nice one.
Gordon's a bit of a cowboy. He's got his own style of doing things.
Welcome back. Ethiopia is transforming its refugee camps into vibrant urban communities, fostering economic opportunities and social integration for both refugees and host populations. Refugees and Returnee Service of Ethiopia said by addressing existing challenges and promoting inclusive policies, Ethiopia has been continuing to transform its refugee camps into thriving urban settlements that benefit both refugees and host populations. Currently, many refugees in Ethiopia are involved in various business activities to generate their own income. Jerusalem Betha reports.
As urbanization accelerates in the Horn of Africa, cities are increasingly becoming primary destinations for migrants and displaced populations. This trend presents both opportunities for economic revitalization and challenges related to infrastructure, governance, and social cohesion. In this regard, Ethiopia has currently over 1 million refugees who are seeking protection in the country, remaining one of the largest refugee and asylum seekers hosting countries in Africa. With the aim of creating sustainable livelihoods and improve the lives of refugees through integrating them into local communities and national systems, the Ethiopian government is actively working to transition refugee camps into integrated urban areas.
Since 2022, my government has been transitioning refugee camps into integrated urban areas where refugees have access to town and the city services and resources, and the camp is no longer a separate, isolated entity. At this moment, we are about to launch the Markatet means in English, it is inclusion. Markatet roadmap for socio-economic inclusion of refugees into the country's national systems. The Markatet will shift our care and maintenance approach towards a more development-oriented roadmap.
On this move, many refugees in Ethiopia engage in income-generating activities to support themselves. These include owning and operating small business, pursuing self-employment opportunities, and participating in vocational training programs that equip them with practical skills for the local job market.
I'm from Burundi. My name is Emmeline. We have benefits because also, the refugee to stay the same place is not easy, but we get something to feed our children, our family. Yeah, it's the benefit really for us.
I'm from Congo. Name is Asta Mahmoud. I don't have too much customer, but sometimes I try to take for some people, and then if I make it dress, I make it clothes, and then I take for my people. Yeah, small benefits.
Organizations like Jesuit Refugee Service, GRS, has been providing vocational training and business development support to refugees in Ethiopia, helping them establish and operate business to generate income.
We are supporting urban refugees by giving short-term vocational training, which is demandable by the refugee itself. And after that, we give them soft skill training, like life skill training, entrepreneurship training, and employability training. So they will have like two options. Some of them, they go for wage employment, and some are going for self-employment.
She added refugees also bring diverse skills, entrepreneurial spirit, and can contribute to economic growth and social diversity. That's why they should also see as an opportunity.
For host communities, actually we are peoples with good hospitality trained. So I recommend we also to encourage being open to others' culture, talent, and we have to develop the culture of working together, because one refugee, they cannot come alone in Ethiopia. They bring all their talent, their knowledge, their culture, and everything. So it is better for us to get a benefit out of them.
Furthermore, JRS Ethiopia operates refugee community centers in urban areas and camps, providing refugees with educational and psychological support, vocational skills training, language course, and opportunities to socialize and build relationships with members of the refugee and host communities.
A Saudi Arabian volunteer medical team has started providing surgery for children with heart defects at the Black Lion Specialized Hospital in Addis Ababa. The 26-member voluntary team from King Salman's Humanitarian Aid and Relief Center is expected to perform surgery on about 100 patients in a week. Speaking at the launching of the service, Health Minister Dr. Magdas Daba extended gratitude for the medical team, the people, and the government of Saudi Arabia. Listen to this.
Our country is very much keen to extend this service wider. Not only in Addis, you can imagine having more and more centers out of Addis is very important. Ethiopia is a very big country, the second largest country in Africa. But also when you see the case disparity and the burden you see in the cardiac illnesses, you see that there are both congenital diseases that are already growing, but there are also cases that we could have preventable type of cases and diseases. We can multiply our efforts because this is going to extend beyond this room, extend beyond just Addis. It is going to extend to the whole entire Ethiopia.
Saudi Arabia's ambassador to Ethiopia, Fahad Obaidallah, said such collaboration is a showcase of the collaboration between Ethiopia and Saudi Arabia. The ambassador extended best wishes to the medical team for the successful accomplishment of the medical initiative.
Today, we witness the launching of the case relief open heart surgery and catheterizations medical project in Ethiopia, with the participation of the medical team from the center. We hope that project will be successful.
Participants of the ID for Africa Annual General Conference have lauded Ethiopia for its rapid infrastructure development and warm hospitality. The conference, held from May 20 to 23, 2025 in Addis Ababa, the headquarters of the African Union, attracted representatives from over 100 countries. Participants acknowledged Addis Ababa for hosting significant global and regional events like the ID for Africa Annual General Conference. During the four-day event, different organizations displayed their products, showcasing various experiences in digital identity and innovative solutions for digital passports and IDs. The participants who visited Addis Ababa were impressed by the rapid growth and infrastructural development of the city, which has become a hub for significant global and regional events. Moreover, they lauded the warm hospitality they received from the Ethiopian people. Take a look.
The development is number one. I've had a nice time here. We landed here since last Sunday, but since then, there has never been any complaints against this.
Ethiopia is growing. The infrastructure are very good. I was very surprised because I didn't think that the infrastructure are at this level. But I was positively surprised, and I think that it will grow up. It will grow up. The hospitality also Ethiopian people is very sweet people.
I've been really impressed by the city and all the infrastructure coming from this airport, which is really a hub in Africa. Being based in Dubai, I can tell you that I'm going often through Addis Ababa because this is a real hub for Africa.
You're watching ABC World. A quick reminder of the top stories. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and his delegation in Rome, Italy, met and held talks with We Build Group and the Pope of the Vatican. And Ethiopia is turning refugee camps into urban centers to boost economic opportunities. That's all we had for now. I'm Tabitha John. Many thanks for watching. Goodbye and take care.